morning, so got here. It's about time, so hey everyone, and welcome to live today. And yes, I'm back for the live streaming. Finally, it's been since years since about like except for 2 years since over that. It's been a while, it has been. Guys, I had a very likely over the live streaming over all this time for today, and yeah, and quite a bit feel sometimes, and to see everyone expecting to see what I think it happens now, and oh, there was a green screen right there, and yeah, special all the times to foresee when it comes to today. So let me know if you want to start for Q&A. We had to see that the almost wrapping of the chapter 5 from Star Wars, and also a GWE update, and also the brand new World Heavyweight Champion CM Punk, and also for Q&A. And also Cole just joined. What's up, Cole? What up? Glad you came for the new live. And yeah, since I'm back for the live. Woohoo! Cole just joined. Oh yeah. So then, which is, we're gonna start for the Q&A, and feel free if you started the questions. So, if you want to know, I am more than excited to the chapter 5 of Star Wars, and it's gonna be the wrapping up, and then also don't you worry, and I won't be long until then for working it out of a few steps. Yeah, about the few steps, especially for all the few steps, time and time again. So, do you have questions? If you ask. So feel free if you want to know for ask. Well. Well. And then yeah, good to know, Cole. But what's next for GWE? Well, I gotta tell you, and so I gotta personally, for that I will be on the second episode of Mortal Kombat came out until the at the end of 2025, or maybe sometimes in December before Christmas. But the Halloween is over. But once again it's Christmas. Ho ho ho. Ho ho ho. If I want to know if it's Santa Claus, Santa GGP will always be the Santa. But which I had to know for. And also, I'm going to do on the SmackDown for GWE's second episode. And also going to do of Backlash. And exactly. And I had to say, as I will say, and the Mortal Kombat second episode will be on the December, and also the part of the Friday Night SmackDown for the episode 2, and also the second episode of PPV of the Backlash, which is going to be awesome. And fortunately enough, updated for the All Like Leaf, and then to see how of Raw tributing into the Pat Patterson will be the 2021 edition of Pat Patterson's passing. So, which is going to be awesome for huge announced for this. And so, speaking of the Pat Patterson, which I had to set this right into, at the GWE No Mercy coming will be a special main event of the GWE's Intercontinental Championship will be a Barbed Wire Massacre 2 contested in the I Quit match for me as GGP Hard versus Ayani. And this is gonna be bloody match if an opponent say the words I quit. So what do you think? That's a huge announced for the GWE's No Mercy event. So you're thinking? Exactly, great news. And the war zone is going to be all of war for this. I had to say this, make it happen for making my book matches officially. And that is going to be blast. Speaking of the blast, it's time to see the brand new World Heavyweight Champion CM Punk on Saturday night's main event. And I was shocked to see how Seth Rollins is vacated of the World Heavyweight Champion. For now, CM Punk became World Heavyweight Champion 2 times in a row. So, I will say this. That is best in the world of these new world champion once again. So what is next with CM Punk? Comments down below. That is correction. I have the only one to say is, after that, Punk just win the World Champion at SummerSlam and Seth cashes the Money in the Bank. Became a 2 times in a row, but it sucks. For now, and Punk wins the World Champion again. For no Seth Rollins accepted. For all the people who would have Nexus for one thing, the world. CM Punk is going to defend the World Heavyweight Champion, so what is next for him? Mom just joined. Hi, Mom. Thanks. And I'm an awesomist. I will always be awesomist. Of course, it's a funny feeling for the whole thing's right. If I was CM Punk, that would be an LA Knight should be the win of the Royal Rumble next year to face CM Punk. So, if you want to see LA Knight becoming the World Heavyweight Champion and next year, and give me a to his name and everyone and say LA Knight, yeah. Let's make it happen. Yeah. Yes. Now then, speaking of the LA night before that, guys, and who will be the only one the next, as Cody Rhodes retained the WWE champion against Drew McIntyre. So that could be bold twist of the how did he hit the DDT right at his championship title. That could be bold twist of turning heel, which is, and as I would say, which is what is next for Cody Rhodes before he's going to turn heel, became a Homelander, or even what's next for Drew McIntyre. Or even Randy Orton could be in to face Cody Rhodes as his heel became into the apex predator for over the years. Hope you'd like to see it. It's about officially teased, and also there's been announced that Michael Cole announced this out there. The last time is now Battle Royal. Who's gonna face John Cena from Saturday night's main event in December, Washington D.C. from a SmackDown, Raw, and NXT roster, or even the some outside the company's superstar will be some include, which it's gonna be Edge, Batista, or Chris Jericho will be decided to return. But I don't think if Batista should be bulking again after he got became an actor, acting for the movies. So, which is, well, we'll find out soon enough. Or Chris Jericho will be returned to WWE before they expire for AEW's contract. Or even Edge should face John Cena in Saturday night's main event after expire for AEW contract after a movie from the some point. What do you think? Who should we choose? And what are you guys thinking? And crickets every time. Cricket every time. Well, no one answer. Nice one. That's cool. I just expected from the scene of a crickets or even a Jeopardy song, but I am more expected for Jeopardy 30 seconds. We both are. We both are, Cole. We both are. We're gonna miss the work with the GWE again. So I was just saying, cause who should face John Cena for the Battle Royal from SmackDown, Raw, or NXT star, or outside of the company, which include Batista, Edge, or Chris Jericho, which will be short time for to see how Chris Jericho will break the walls down. That's a tough choice to choose. Chris Jericho or Batista or Edge. I prefer Edge was decided. So that should be awesome for on this in the book. And Edge should be on the one night only for outside of AEW's company. How did you see what I think of what would be awesome is for all of these people, for WWE fans will lose their minds, and to see how it goes to when all the John Cena will be decided the end of his career into the world of professional wrestling since day one, and also will be induct the Hall of Fame. Maybe. Speaking of the John Cena's retirement, so what do you think? Chris Jericho should be returned to WWE for final match into the induction to Hall of Fame? Then the news is true. Break the walls. Or also there was the phenomenal AJ Styles should retire for next year. Same thing as John Cena. This is all sad news. This is just like the other guys for retirement. Exactly, and yeah, that could be. We'll find out soon. And there is some WrestleMania 42 in the promo, which some include like Seed and some Cody Rhodes, Roman Reigns, CM Punk, and Brock Lesnar, and also Paul Heyman was included now in Las Vegas next year. But Cole's gonna be in attendance at WrestleMania again from Las Vegas, and so good luck for him, and have fun for the second in a row. So speaking of WrestleMania, and 2 years ago, my mom and I went to the Los Angeles, California for like 2023, and I had to say this is the best experience in SoFi Stadium, which I had a very awesome night of WrestleMania moment. WrestleMania night show. Well, I would say crickets. What do you think? Crickets? Go for it. No comments? Fair enough. Fair enough. No, everybody. Yay! So what do you think of WrestleMania 42 promo? Some Cody Rhodes, Roman Reigns, CM Punk, Brock Lesnar, and also Paul Heyman. It's gonna be next year. And what do you think of promo? And don't forget, Cole will be attended into the WrestleMania again for the next year. Speaking of the last, next year, WrestleMania 39 in Hollywood. It was a big night, and 2 years ago. For a second in the action. You're going to be attending next year again. Good luck for the Mania again. Hold on for a second. If anyone to see Cole will be attended to WrestleMania 42 next year, give his word to oh heck yeah. I would say, oh heck yeah to me. Since you met WSC Native Stage Creator and My Damn Toys. Yeah, you met them! Yeah, let's go! Let's freaking go! So, speaking of WrestleMania. Speaking of WrestleMania, and what do you think it should be like? Cole 412 will be officially promo into WrestleMania 6 of GWE, and he's officially host of WrestleMania. And what do you think? Can he really do it for his officially promo into the officially host of WrestleMania 6? It's gonna be an awesome night. Ah, thank you, Mom. I am always a great wrestler. But don't you worry, and I will upload it on my wrestling videos just yet. Just dang yet. You never know. Well, I will say this when we're waiting for a response, and I'll give you the Jeopardy 30-second song as myself. Dum dum dum. Well, someone else and no response, and for everything to see how could that be? And, well, I will say this: Colt 412 will be officially host of WrestleMania and officially promo to WrestleMania 6. And it could be awesome for him, and will be that way. And that's a good question. So that if you will be promo and WrestleMania 6 will be an awesome cinematic of the Tampa Bay Stadium, Raymond James Stadium will be awesome cinematic promo for this. That will be GWE's commercial break advertised, and this will be awesome. Which you will be decided your official host of WrestleMania. Go look. You're gonna need it. And speaking of WrestleMania 6 of GWE, some of the fans will be outraged at the WrestleMania 43 will be on the Saudi Arabia, and I was like, that didn't make sense. It should be in the New Orleans, Louisiana, or even London, or even probably Miami, Florida. And my reaction is, well, this sucks. I can tell. Probably, I'm not the fan of WrestleMania's Saudi Arabia stadiums for all these people. It should be New Orleans at WrestleMania. Triple H is only think the worst booking, or even TKO's worst booking. But no one knows who could this happen to be part of the WWE. Whoa, you met hardcore legend Mick Foley at Cauliflower Alley Club. Wow. And no way. Get out of here. Jake the Snake and the Godfather? Cole, you're so dang lucky. You're dang lucky to you. You finally met up the... You finally met these three legends. Three legends you saw. You are so very lucky to you. Okay, so I have 2 questions before wrapping it up for the Q&A sections. And do you have any questions for the reaction of WrestleMania 43 comes to Saudi Arabia, and Triple H and TKO is completely in the worst booking because it sucks to be a New Orleans WrestleMania, which is The Rock isn't announced. It should be Miami, Florida. It should be, London, United Kingdom. Well, I gotta tell you, that will be released on the December before the Christmas. And I had to say is, don't you worry, and there will be amazing premiere. And I have to say this, premiere, December 2025. Me too. Now, do you have one more questions before this wrap for WrestleMania 43 in Saudi Arabia? What do you think? Well, that could be in front of Almighty Jeopardy 30 seconds again. So that we'll have to do is basically only one more question before wrapping it up. So 30 seconds. Good luck. All right, and let's see. Oh, good question. The last one. Who is the Colt 412 versus GGP Hart? The dream match or Stone Cold Steve Austin for the GWE for WrestleMania 7? Well, I will tell you, but we'll see. We'll see who will face me. So, you never know. You never day know. Alrighty, so that is it for wrapping up the live and Q&A, because I am back for the live stream of Q&A. And yes, that is officially I had to do is and like, oh, Stone Cold Steve Austin should face me for the GWE. Oh, heck yeah! Let's freaking go. Let's see who it's gonna be. Who and now? Let's go. Alright. Yeah. Alrighty, so that is it for the wrap of the live Q&A of live Q&A. Yes, and it was so years since then. I had to say this. You should have to be a comments down below. and what is next for the live stream of a GGP Q&A. Let me know if you all in the comments down below. You should do a like this button, click on the notification bell, and subscribe for more videos and the playlist and the contacts. You should do a journey of the 901,000 for the GGP fans to support of subscribers. So, I will see you next one. Until the next time.